For someone like George Clooney, whose life seems carefully orchestrated across acting, directing, activism, and family, moments of true reflection are rare. At 64, the two-time Academy Award winner has experienced success on multiple fronts, yet even he encountered an experience that stopped him in his tracks. Last year, while participating in a televised initiative dedicated to public health awareness, Clooney underwent routine medical screenings that were part of the program's standard procedure. Though no alarming diagnosis came from these tests, the process itself became a moment of introspection. For the first time in years, he was confronted with uncertainty about his health, forcing him to consider life in a different way. This unexpected pause offered him an opportunity to reflect on aging, self-care, and the importance of proactive attention to one's well-being, shifting how he approached both life and advocacy. Advocacy takes a personal turn. The televised special brought together celebrities united by a shared purpose, encouraging audiences to prioritize their health. Clooney approached the project with his characteristic sincerity, combining visibility with responsibility. As part of the program, participants were encouraged to undergo comprehensive medical screenings, and for Clooney, the results revealed small irregularities that required follow-up. While these findings were not immediately alarming, the experience proved emotionally significant. It was a reminder that even those who seem invincible are not immune to life's uncertainties. Through this process, Clooney came to understand that preventative care is about respect for oneself, not fear or weakness. His experience offered a personal lens to the initiative, allowing him to share a message grounded in lived awareness rather than theoretical advice, giving audiences both inspiration and practical insight. Confronting the unknown. In subsequent interviews, Clooney spoke openly about the unease that comes with waiting for answers. He described long hours imagining possible outcomes and realizing how quickly the sense of control we often take for granted can slip away. Known for his wit and composure, Clooney admitted that this experience stripped away layers of bravado, leaving him with a humbling sense of vulnerability. He emphasized that these moments of uncertainty are universal, affecting people from all walks of life. Even with access to excellent medical professionals, no one is entirely shielded from the anxiety of the unknown. By candidly acknowledging this, Clooney connected with audiences on a deeply human level, showing that vulnerability is not a flaw, but a shared part of life that can be met with awareness, patience, and deliberate action. Turning reflection into purpose. Rather than allowing the experience to cause worry or retreat, Clooney used it as a catalyst for public conversation about health. He began speaking more openly about the value of preventative care, emphasizing that fear of testing should never prevent people from seeking information. "If I had skipped that checkup, I might not have known there was something worth monitoring," he shared. His message was measured, aimed at promoting awareness and responsible action rather than sensationalism. By reframing vulnerability as a form of strength, Clooney encouraged audiences to see health checks as an act of self-respect. This approach resonated widely, demonstrating that influence can be exercised thoughtfully, not just for entertainment, but for meaningful social encouragement that empowers people to take care of from television fame to film success. Clooney's breakout role came as Dr. Doug Ross on the television series ER, which ran from 1994 to 1999. The role turned him into a household name, providing global recognition and acclaim. Yet, he resisted being typecast, seeking film roles that allowed him to explore a broader artistic range. From the witty charm of Out of Sight to the whimsical storytelling of Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? Clooney demonstrated his versatility. Ensemble projects like Ocean's 11 further showcased his ability to balance charisma with skill, blending mainstream appeal with artistic nuance. This careful curation of roles reflects not just ambition, but a thoughtful approach to career development. Clooney's choices illustrate that staying true to one's creative instincts, while remaining aware of opportunity, can lead to a career marked by both popular success and meaningful professional fulfillment. Awards as opportunity. Winning an Academy Award for Syriana in 2005 was a turning point for Clooney, not only professionally, but philosophically. Success offered him a platform, and he chose to use it beyond entertainment. His work as a producer, including acclaimed projects like Argo, reflected a desire to tell stories with depth, exploring ethics, politics, and human consequence. Over time, accolades became less about personal validation and more about opportunity. The chance to highlight important issues and support causes aligned with his values. Clooney's approach to recognition demonstrates how achievements can be leveraged thoughtfully, translating personal success into broader societal impact. By choosing projects with purpose and advocating for issues beyond the screen, he exemplifies the kind of leadership that combines creativity, responsibility, and social awareness. Advocacy rooted in empathy. Clooney's humanitarian work extends far beyond Hollywood. He has focused on regions affected by conflict and human rights violations, co-founding initiatives aimed at preventing atrocities and serving as a United Nations Goodwill Ambassador. His approach to advocacy is informed and sustained rather than performative. This same seriousness now underpins how he discusses health, calmly, factually, and with urgency derived from personal experience. Clooney demonstrates that influence carries responsibility, whether addressing global crises or everyday health matters. By speaking from a place of empathy, he encourages audiences to engage with important topics without fear or sensationalism. This careful framing makes his public voice not only credible, but relatable, showing that meaningful advocacy is built on lived understanding and thoughtful action. Lessons for modern life. In today's fast-paced world, the importance of slowing down and attending to personal health cannot be overstated. Modern culture often equates productivity with worth, encouraging endurance at the expense of self-care. Clooney's experience offers a counter-narrative, showing that attentiveness to one's body is an act of strength rather than weakness. His candid discussion of uncertainty and preparation challenges social norms, particularly for men, who statistically delay seeking preventative care. The lesson extends beyond health. It is about mindfulness, responsibility, and the recognition that taking deliberate pauses enriches life. Through this lens, Clooney's story resonates with anyone navigating busy schedules, responsibilities, and the pressures of modern living, reminding audiences that care and reflection are vital to sustainable success. Legacy beyond achievement. Clooney's public legacy encompasses iconic roles, memorable performances, and numerous accolades, yet his influence increasingly includes the way he navigates personal responsibility. Moments like his health reflection demonstrate how influence can be applied to promote awareness, not self-promotion. By discussing uncertainty, planning, and responsibility with honesty and clarity, he becomes more relatable, reinforcing the human side of public figures. This approach ensures that his legacy is not solely measured in professional achievement, but also in impact, empathy, and the capacity to inspire thoughtful action. Clooney's willingness to share these experiences enriches public discourse, transforming celebrity into a platform for constructive influence that extends far beyond entertainment. Redefining strength. Clooney reframes strength as awareness and foresight, rather than invulnerability. His openness about health does not seek to alarm, but to encourage proactive engagement. By presenting vulnerability as a thoughtful response, he models a form of resilience that combines courage, honesty, and care. The emphasis is not on crisis or drama, but on practical wisdom, checking in with oneself and taking steps before small issues escalate. This perspective highlights the dignity and responsibility, showing that true strength lies not in denial, but in awareness, preparation, and informed action. Clooney's message encourages audiences to see personal care as integral to life, reinforcing that mindful choices shape not only longevity, but quality of life. Looking ahead. As Clooney continues to create, perform, and advocate, his approach to health remains consistent, calm, factual, and human-centered. He understands the reach of his voice and uses it deliberately, offering guidance grounded in experience rather than spectacle. His story serves as a reminder that attention to self-care is both practical and humane, and that influence carries responsibility. By maintaining balance between professional ambition, personal reflection, and public advocacy, Clooney demonstrates that life can be navigated thoughtfully without sacrificing creativity or purpose. His approach offers a model for integrating awareness into daily life, illustrating that success and well-being are most meaningful when aligned with intention and care. A timeless reminder. Ultimately, Clooney's story emphasizes attention over alarm. At 64, he exemplifies how lived experience can inform public guidance with authenticity and humility. His reflection on health, responsibility, and family highlights the importance of pausing, listening to oneself, and acting deliberately. This approach transcends celebrity, offering lessons relevant to everyone. Proactive care and self-awareness shape a richer, more sustainable life. Clooney's journey underscores that influence is most impactful when exercised responsibly, bridging personal experience with public benefit. His message is simple, clear, and deeply human. Value your health, honor your time, and take care of yourself with intention. Today, not someday.